I've been given treatment, rest assured. I admit that I didn't truly realize the consequences of my recklessness. So, just stay calm.
Yes, yes, of course. But, Louis, it's your hand.
I know. Please, there's nothing I can do about it. I know, I made a mistake, but it's too late now. It was an accident. I only wanted to inspect the place to find my mother and, well, I fell into a trap. The result is appalling, I grant you that, but at least I can guarantee that we're all perfectly safe here on this island.
And you joke about it? Am I dreaming?
No, sir, but let's be realistic. So many world leaders brought together in one place, and there are no safeguards? The error indeed stems from my recklessness. I went looking here and there and searched my mother, and I had an accident. It's my own fault.
Fine. We will drop this incident. Why are you here? What are you doing in my room?
Ok, donc j'étais dans sa chambre pour tout simplement récupérer des informations sur la lance. Ce que j'ai fait, j'étais en train de trouver un livre sur les lances. J'ai aussi appris pour Van Olner, donc il a récupéré à l'Asif ou à l'Alif le bouquin à l'Asif qu'il devait remettre à Sœur Clégory. Et donc il m'a surpris dans sa chambre, donc j'ai voulu commencer la vidéo YouTube là-dessus. Donc bonjour à tous ceux qui nous rejoignent sur YouTube. Et donc voilà, confrontation avec Van Olner, et donc on va au niveau Van Olner, il est immunisé contre je sais pas quoi, mais il est vulnérable à la diversion. Voilà. Donc on va tenter ça.
Sir, I see you have some captivating books, and you seem to be rather interested in the famous Longinus.
It's what's it to do with you?
I overheard you speaking with Piaggi. What are you two up to exactly?
No, fine. Yes. We are looking for the Holy Lance. That imbecile has given Mortimer all the ones kept in the private collection of the Holy See. But it's not what you think. Hang on a minute. You're the one looking for the lance.
No,
Don't take me for a fool. You are looking for the Holy Lances.
Alors soit je fais la psychologie. On va essayer la croix de Malte. Que j'ai des élixirs d'or. Je ne cherche que la bonne.
I'm not looking for the lances of Longinus von Volner. I'm looking for the lance of Longinus, the one that pierced Christ's side.
You are playing with fire.
Aïe.
Don't take it the wrong way. I'll leave you all the copies. Don't worry about that.
Good answer.
Bien.
What are you
Okay.
playing at, Richet? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed lance.
How long have you been looking for it?
I see. You want it, and so you plan to steal it from Mortimer.
For a long time. Isn't that right?
Why, you little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory. You're looking to double-cross me, and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking about?
Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte?
All right, calm down. I don't give a damn about getting you and Sir Gregory's bad books. Look at yourself, goddammit, you're ridiculous.
Shut it! Don't think you're going to fool me so easily. If you're not looking for the lance for Sir Gregory, then why do you want it?
Bah, je vais la donner à Holmes,
That's right. You can read me like an open book. I'll find the lance before you and make you look like a fool in front of Holmes.
Hang on. You're trying to pull one over on me. If that was your plan, you wouldn't reveal it so easily. It must be for something else. Drop it. I can see
Merde.
very well
Ouais.
you're trying to take me for a ride. You have no idea of what you're getting yourself into, Richet.
Ça va bien.
Don't think you're going to get off lightly. Never will I help you find the golden lance of
De
Longinus.
toute façon, tête des
Never.
pieux.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match. Now, get out of here.
Ouais. Ouais, j'aurais bien aimé, mais...
To get the biography of Longinus'
Mais j'ai la biographie du
Let's see what
centurion.
I can teach you.
Voilà.
An interesting passage here tells me that the lance is engraved with the symbol of the first Christians. The fish.
Donc il y aurait bien le poisson dessus. Oh là 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 là. Ouais, donc c'est peut-être bien qu'il y a le poisson dessus alors, finalement. Écoutez, on va descendre. Je vais juste descendre du côté du salon, parce que je sais que dans le salon, il y a plein de choses qu'on peut peut-être essayer de retrouver. Je vais aller dans la galerie des portraits. On va voir un petit peu ici si on a d'autres informations sur cette lampe. C'est de la gelée? Ouais. Les points d'effort, j'en vais en avoir besoin. Hein. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Ok. Bon allez, avançons. Et ici, rien. Salle du colloque, rien du tout, donc on va avancer toujours ici. Peut-être juste à un moment aller jeter un coup d'œil aussi à l'entrée de la crypte. Ok. Regarde un petit peu tous les tableaux qui sont ici. Ah, Mara dans sa baignoire, tiens.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Ouais. Ok. On va trouver quelques indices. Non, non, non. Bon, un poisson, ça semble évident. En forme de feuille, ça semble non. Il y a encore quelque chose à aller voir dans la fameuse pièce cachée là. Ok, écoute, on va retourner à la crypte. Je pense que j'ai fait le tour. Du moins, j'ai essayé. Et dans la crypte, il y a une Bible. Et on verra bien. Allez. Donc, est-ce qu'ici il n'y a pas une Bible que je peux consulter?
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of
Ouais.
Christ.
The Gospel of St. John is the most detailed on the subject of the crucifixion.
Ok,
When
donc
they came
l'évangile
to
de Jean.
Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. A shimmering lance? What is this telling me?
The name of the Roman soldier who killed Christ never appears in the biblical canon. Yet, it is said that he was a centurion and was called Longinus.
Allez, on va devoir le faire, un indice sur la scène.
Diplomatic traditions evoke the idea of using noble materials for relics, which the monasteries often made themselves in order to attract pilgrims. Of course, they had to inspire greatness. So here, we might think of gold, whereas a centurion could not have hoped for anything better than copper at the time. The true lance would not have been a luxurious
Pas
weapon.
fastueuse. Ok, mais j'ai plus d'indices là par contre. Métal étincelant. Ok. Eh bien écoute, on va repartir ici, on va essayer de trouver la lance. Alors on a une lance là par terre. Non, ça c'est en forme de feuille, c'est certainement pas ça avec un...
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape.
Non,
It's gold rimmed, and a fish is
non
engraved
c'est
on
pas
the
elle.
tip.
C'est pas elle du tout. Par contre...
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun engraved on
No.
the tip.
Non, c'est pas elle non plus. Waouh, mais je vais me perdre moi ici. Alors attendez, je viens de là. On va aller par là. Il y a peut-être sa tombe au fait au mec. Hein. Non, elle brille trop celle-là.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on
No,
the tip,
c'est
just
trop-
barely visible.
Trop fou ça. Certainement pas.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special
No.
leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and
Ouais,
I
cuivre.
can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
Ouais, mais... Non, c'est pas celle-là que je cherche. Moi, je cherche épieu, cuivre. C'est peut-être celle-là. Ouais, c'est celle-là. Je suis sûr.
I can see this lance has a spear shape. It is copper rimmed.
Ouais, c'est celle-là.
And it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
Allez, on y va.
I must be sure of my choice. I cannot get it wrong.
Non, mais j'en suis sûr.
Am I absolutely sure this is the one to take?
Sûr et certain. C'est là que je cherchais. Alors, ma mère sur les quais. Lord Mold... Quoi?
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer. It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription. Let's see what we can find here. It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear
Oui,
the Mortimer
je
family
sais.
name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription. Let's see what we can find here. It's far too heavy. I'm
Ouais,
not
j'ai
gonna be
plus
able
de,
to do
j'ai
it on
j'ai
my
plus de
own.
points de force en plus. Ça fait flipper quand même. Ah mais je l'ai ouvert. Ok. décor un peu de film d'horreur là. Ah mais j'avais encore de quoi... Non, non, j'avais encore de quoi l'avoir gratuitement. Alors, je sais pas si je peux retourner. Voilà, c'est sûrement un bug.
The sarcophagus of Lord
Je
Mortimer.
pense que prochaine utilisation gratuite,
Let's see what we can find here.
Ah mince, je peux plus. Ok, je pensais. Ouais, sorry.
It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
Ok. Bon allez, repartons. On va sur les quais, essayer de trouver ma mère. On ne sait pas où est-ce qu'elle, par où elle a été. Ok, il faut que je refasse le chemin inverse. Je sais pas qui je vais croiser. Je sais pas s'il est... Je dois ressortir en fait. J'ai même pas été par là.
This sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted.
Ouais. Et j'ai aucun point, rien pour déchiffrer. Bon, on va garder ces points d'effort qui nous seront utiles certainement pour la suite. Et on va aller remettre la lance à ma mère, mais le problème c'est que je sais même pas si je lui fais confiance ou pas. On va essayer de voir ça. Je pouvais avancer un peu plus vite. Je suis quasi sûr de mon choix. Ce qui est quasi certain, c'est que je vais croiser des gens. Ah, alors. Ouais. J'ai pas trouvé tous les indices. Ouais. Ça, c'est vrai. Ça, c'était prévu. Je pense que je me suis pas trompé.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
Alors, manuscrit à équiper. Celui-là, je peux le faire. Ça donne manipulation, conviction et occultisme. Celui-là, je peux pas le faire. Donc, on maintient. Et alors, au niveau talent, au niveau... J'ai pas des points à mettre ici? Quand même bien, par exemple? Non, je pensais... Ok. Alors, allons-y. Tâchons de ne pas nous perdre. Oh putain, il m'a fait peur lui.
Wow.
Oh
What's the
putain.
matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur.
Aucune-
I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Ah, merde. Je suis désolé. Ok, ça au moins c'est fait. Ouais, c'est pas tous les jours on peut frapper Napoléon. Bon, alors il faut sortir. Et... Je sais même pas par où aller. On va aller par là, on va sortir par là. Passer par la bibliothèque. est sûr, c'est que je suis lié là. Peut-être pas totalement, mais... Ok. Toujours là, le cardinal? Non. Ah. Ouais, non, je vais pas me faire voir. Je suis désolé, peut-être qu'il y avait une rencontre importante, mais... On m'a dit de faire attention. Je pourrais pas sortir.
Ah, Louis. Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
Ok, c'était pas aussi simple évidemment.
Come closer, please. It's time we had a little chat. I wanted you... Oh, no, your hand. Damn it, no. So that's it. She is prepared to use you.
What do you mean?
It wasn't enough for her to lose her hand. She had to make you lose yours, too. I cannot permit this to continue. Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demons. She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you. If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wanted to propose a major change between these countries, they summon the demon in question and initiate a conference. The demon that initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference beforehand. Consequently, we participate along with our best assets.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce
Once
truc?
the humans are brought together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants. The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection, during which we are allowed to be persuasive, but not to impose our will. A second meeting closes the conference with a final vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I understand your remark, but after living several centuries, you stand back and enjoy what reflection and pleasure you can.
But how do you agree on global policy?
Locally, we often have competing interests, and sometimes we start wars between men which are linked to our disagreements. Most of the time, our father steps in and gives directives, which my family follow to the letter. Indeed, in my opinion, it is high time we moved on.
What do you mean?
I mean that a new era must begin. The old monarchic regimes are outdated, and it's time to evolve.
1793, c'est logique, hein.
Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, Sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
It was you who killed her.
The child was already condemned, Louis. My father would never have let her be. I had to pass inside her mind and, yes, make her take her own life. Trapped between the unyielding control of my father and your mother's terrible treatments, I wouldn't wish a life like that on anyone. Would you?
So neither my mother nor Peru were ever guilty. You just gave me the runaround with that whole investigation.
Now, don't take it the wrong way. I was obliged to keep up appearances so that Gregory wouldn't suspect me. And it enabled me to size you up, Louis. I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
I've got an idea, but it might seem stupid.
Trust me.
Am I one? I mean, am I a demon?
Would you like that?
Non, ça non.
No, I don't think so. I'm just a man, and that's fine with me.
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me. You are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's
Have
absurd.
you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body, without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you.
What do you mean?
Louis. I would rather you found this
C'est
out
son
from
père.
your own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no. No, it's not possible.
You are my son.
Comme ça.
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
You can say that again.
For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there, inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
Génial.
But it'd be a violation of their most intimate thoughts, wouldn't it?
To begin with, there's nothing obliging you to do it. You already had the ability without even knowing it. I just gave you the option of putting it into practice if you want. Moreover, it would be wrong to evoke morality here. Every species is different, Louis, and this is the way we are made. That's all there is to it. You are free to use this talent or not. And what's more, it will be up to you to decide what to do with the thoughts you read. That is where the values of right and wrong do come into play. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourselves will know that you are spying, and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy.
Qu'est-ce que
But
c'est
let's
que
be
cette
clear.
histoire?
What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy, and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later, if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
Alors, lecture d'esprit. Vous êtes désormais capable d'entendre les pensées superficielles de vos interlocuteurs. Un point d'essence. Vous pouvez en récupérer un quand vous rencontrez une immunité, 2 quand vous exploitez une vulnérabilité, 3 quand vous consommez une croix de Malte. Ok. D'accord, donc les croix de Malte. Je vais pas essayer
You're
sur
right.
lui.
I need to go now. See you later, Lord Mortimer.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
Ok. Ok, bah écoute, on va aller voir notre mère sur les quais. Hein.
It's not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
Ça me paraît bizarre. Hein. C'est un démon, il sait pas que j'ai la lance, ou il le sait, ou je sais pas trop. Cette histoire prend une tournure démoniaque qui me plaît pas trop. Hein. Mais bon. Allez, partons sur les quais. Allons voir un petit peu. Donc on peut lire dans les esprits. Quand même pressé de savoir ce que ma mère va dire. Hein.
You shot her in cold blood.
What is at stake here?
Oh merde.
Or outweighs our personal interests. I
Manquait plus que ça.
Personal interests. I'm talking about my sister's life. She was my other half.
Calm down, Emily. Calm down.
Louis, don't come near me.
I warned you what would happen if I found her.
Ah non. On va essayer de lire dans ses pensées.
I was so hoping it wouldn't end like this. I'm fed up with all these deaths.
Alors, juste voir. Émilie, la duchesse, vu la mérilité à la psychologie.
Emily,
Asgard.
put the weapon down.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Well, to be fair, we've all made mistakes. And look at her, Emily. She's paid for hers.
I'm all alone now.
Duchess, I am sorry for what happened. I didn't have any choice.
Ah, you. Shut your mouth. You had the choice, all right. You use people according to your own desires, without any scruples.
Excuse me, Duchess, but we're in the same line of business.
Shut it!
And as for Emma, she knew only too
No,
well.
Emily. Look at me, Emily.
What did you say? No, I'm not like her, and never will be.
Emily, no. Don't let your anger control you again. We both know very well what happened in your room with Emma.
Whose fault was that, Louis? Who found nothing better to do than come between us? Who?
I'm sorry.
But why
Merde.
did Sarah betray Emma?
Je vais échouer à ce
Why?
truc. Je vais échouer.
Your sister was supposed to hide something, and no one was supposed to have been able to find it.
And she would never have talked, even under torture. So why get rid of her?
Unfortunately, Emily, the creatures who live here employ methods that no one can resist.
I was going to get her out of there, for God's sake. So what are you talking about?
Emily, Emma would have never been.
Ah non, elle est immunisée contre la
Oh,
logique.
Emma was working for home.
Merde.
She had nothing to fear from him. Indeed, it was he who treated her after your mother left her for dead. And Mortimer would never have gotten the better of her, especially not with Holmes' protection. I've had enough. I'm going to shoot your mother. I understand you were trying to protect her, Louis, but it's a lost cause. Don't move!
Louis, remember in Paris?
Oh no, not again. No, Mother, wait. No! No, for God's sake!
Did she hit you?
No! Why did you do that? I could have calmed her down. That's enough. I've had enough.
What do you mean? I really thought my next breath would be my last.
Well, anything's possible.
This is no time to be joking. Just help me climb aboard this boat, and let's get off of this cursed island.
No. I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you, until you've told me everything.
For crying out loud, what are you talking about?
Paris, 1763, number 12 on Rue des Martyrs.
No. I beg you, please trust me. He's manipulating you. We must leave.
J'aurais plutôt tendance à lui faire confiance.
Can't you see he wants you? And he'll do anything to turn you against me.
Number 12 on Rue des Martyrs.
He had to pay for what he did to me. I panicked. There she was with the baby due. I thought it was the right time to touch it, but
To
when...
touch it? By disemboweling her and stealing me from her?
The girl was already condemned to die. He never leaves any witnesses behind. She meant nothing to him. And I absolutely had to find a way of stopping him. I couldn't let him reproduce. I had to stop him propagating himself.
You stole my life from me.
No, Louis, I gave you a life. I offered you a choice. You got to know humanity. You are more human than many of us. From the second I took you in, I couldn't bear to be apart from you. I looked after you, fed you, raised you, like a mother.
I know. You always took care of me.
I devoted my whole life to teaching
Qu'est-ce qu'une mère, hein?
to distinguish between right and wrong, so you
Celle
would
qui nous a mis au
have
monde,
a
c'est qui
choice.
nous a élevés.
You are not like him.
But you never told me.
I wanted to. I very nearly told you everything, at least a dozen times.
You didn't, though, did you? Why?
I don't know, Louis. I couldn't. Not after Venice.
Talk to me about Venice.
Oh, no. Louis, let's go. I'll tell you everything once we get home. Now come.
You never wanted us to speak about it again. Winter 1791. Do you remember?
Louis, no. We agreed to never speak about it again.
Now I understand. We were on the trail of a businessman. We broke into his place one night. We ran into his wife.
Not that, Louis. It's in the
C'est au tout début, ça.
She too was pregnant. Was he Mortimer's as well?
Louis,
Answer.
Yes!
What became of the child?
I gave it away.
For him too? You became his mother, didn't you?
No, I gave him to a couple who couldn't have children. I never saw him again.
How many children have you stolen from him?
I saved all of you, Louis. I gave you a normal life.
How many?
There are two of you. Louis, yes. I made mistakes in the past. but now I'm ready
Do
to...
you consider me a mistake?
No, not you. You are what I am most proud of in my whole life. You are good. You fight to do right. You are not like him.
Still, he is my father. Why did you steal me?
You don't want to know, believe me.
For once in your life, be honest. Why all this mess? Why do you have it in for him so much? Why?
Because I'm his daughter. I know what he's doing. I see he has his eye on you. He's hovering around you, tempting you. He did it to me before you. And if you don't live up to his expectations, he will cast you away.
Is that what happened to you?
I wasn't good enough for him. So he rejected me.
What do you mean?
He tried to initiate me, but it would seem I am unable to develop his talent. I can't withdraw my mind from my body.
I get it. The reason why you abducted me is because he didn't love you, isn't it?
He doesn't love anyone, Louis. Don't be taken in.
I'm a little mixed up, but I do understand
Ouais,
your
moi je
choice.
comprends.
You were wrong not to speak to me about it before, but I understand that you didn't want to leave me with him.
Oh, thank you, Louis. I promise never to lie to you again, my son. Come, let's go home.
I can't.
What do you mean? Why not?
I've got to know. Trust me. We'll meet in Paris.
He wants you, Louis. He will never let you go.
Don't worry. Here. This is yours.
Il y avait l'arme là.
Don't forget, Louis. You've got the lance. You can beat him. If you hit him with it, he won't be able to escape from his mortal envelope, and he will die with it.
Est-ce que j'ai raté des choses? J'ai pas découvert le mensonge de Sarah. Elle a menti, j'aurais pu discuter avec Godoy. C'est vrai que j'aurais pu. Bon, bah ok, on a bien avancé, l'air de rien. Alors, j'ai 4 points disponibles. J'aimerais bien quand même avancer. Manipulation. Allez, on va mettre les points là. On valide. Et je démonte toujours pas la suite. Et on va voir un petit peu ce que la suite me réserve.
Rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies.
Emma, what a bloody mess. I've been completely manipulated. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
Bon.
Frankly, I feel like I'm cursed. I hope I'll be able to control this new skill, otherwise my life will be hell. Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute.
Ok, on va s'arrêter là pour ce soir et pour cet épisode sur YouTube. Merci en tout cas à vous qui avez suivi le stream. Je reprendrai d'ici quelques jours pour finir l'épisode. Demain soir, Elite Dangerous. Et merci tout le monde. Ciao, ciao.